Hi, my name is David, I'm in Tainan, and this is Taiwan in English. In today's exciting episode, we'll be continuing our look at idioms that involve fruits and vegetables. We'll be looking at some that start with the letters B. I know what you're thinking. David, last time it was only apples. That's true, and there are two reasons why. The first is that there are a lot of apple idioms, and the second is that while there are several fruits and vegetables that start with A, I could not think of or find any idioms for them. With that out of the way, let's get started with the B's. Banana. Banana Republic. A banana republic is a not nice way of saying that a country or group is very corrupt and unstable. The story is that a long time ago, there was a very high demand for bananas, and bananas are difficult to grow in most climates. I know this might sound odd in Taiwan, but you have to keep in mind that in some places a temperature in the mid-20s Celsius is a dangerous summer heat wave. Anyway, Central America is great for growing bananas. And since the people and countries that were there were poor, some large international companies swooped in, buying land and giving money to government officials. They got laws passed that were beneficial to them, the corporation, at the cost of the people that lived there. Eventually, some of the people in these countries tried to fight back against the corporations and their corrupt crony governments, only to have the corruption efforts redoubled. This time with the aid of the corporation's home governments. This type of thing is a lot less common today, but it can, and sadly does still happen. I'm not going to talk about politics, but I think it's important to remember that history may not repeat itself, but it does rhyme. Oh, one more thing. Don't confuse a banana republic with the banana republic that makes clothes. Not the same thing. Second banana. I'm putting these in alphabetical order, so this might be the first time that a second banana is before a top banana. You might have guessed, but second banana means the second choice or the second best. It is generally only used when this is a chronic state or when someone or something has been defeated for the top spot. I think of this as a somewhat disparaging term. It's not outright insulting, but it has an implication of unworthiness, of someone that is always second or always should be second. Top banana. If second banana means the second choice, top banana must mean the first choice. And it more or less does. But it also adds a bit of arrogance. It might be trying to keep someone grounded or humble. There is a very long tradition in the West of not wanting bad winners. Bad losers are, well, bad enough. Bad winners are the worst. In ancient Rome, when an army would return after some great victory, they would have parades where streets filled with people would cheer for them and say how great they were. There was always a guy that stood with the leader and would say, "Memento mori." It's a little gruesome, but it means remember death, and was used so that a bad winner would not go bananas. To go bananas is to go crazy. Usually in the sense of being so excited that you just want to jump up and down and scream. You know what I mean, teen girls at a K-pop concert. It can be used for the bad kind of crazy where someone can't control themselves and does bad things. But it would normally be used as this thing happened and they went bananas. To drive someone bananas. This usually means that someone is being annoying. The person being driven bananas is becoming angry, anxious, or agitated. It might be a joke or a gentle leave me alone. Context is going to matter. A banana short of a bunch. This is really a style of idiom instead of a standalone idiom. There are a lot of variations of this. An apple short of a bushel, and one sandwich short of a picnic are my favorites. I'm not going to beat around the bush with this. This is a way to say that someone is not very smart, or that they have a very silly idea. How this is said is going to be very important. If it sounds like Joe is a banana short of a bunch, it at least implies that Joe or his idea is stupid. Joe is one banana short of a bunch. It implies that Joe or his idea is funny, silly, or just not the best idea. Beans. I see you. I hear you thinking to yourself that beans are not a fruit or vegetable. I know they are legumes. But can you tell me what a legume is and how it is different from a vegetable? No, me either. Full of beans. This really has two meanings. The first is that someone is not being as honest or truthful as you would expect. That someone is lying or being hyperbolic. The second is that someone is very angry, energetic, or agitated. In the sense of sports, basketball, someone that works very hard on the court might be said to be full of beans. And someone that says that they can swish full court shots more than never is too. My editors have just said that they don't know what swish or full court shot means. Swish means to make a basket without hitting the rim. It's more or less a perfect shot. And a full court shot in basketball means a shot taken from the other side of the half court line. This is more a throw than a shot. If you don't play basketball, don't worry about it. Don't know beans. This is used to say that someone is talking about something when they don't know anything about it, or they present themselves as having experience that they don't. Let's say, for example, that you are doing an art project at school, and someone in your class starts giving you tips to make your project better. You follow the advice, but it makes your project worse. But they keep telling you how to fix what their suggestion broke. At some point, you might think or say that that person don't know beans. Not worth a hill of beans. Beans are a food staple in many parts of the world. This makes them plentiful and inexpensive. So a pile of beans the size of a hill has value, but not very much. To say that something is not worth a hill of beans means that it might not be worthless, but it's really close. Spill the beans. Spill the beans means to tell a secret. It's really similar to spill the tea. Beans is more secrets and tea is more gossip. That's going to be it for today. Before you go, I would really appreciate it if you would hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to comment below. Let me know which idiom was your favorite or that you thought was interesting. If you know an idiom that I missed, let me know. And as always, if you have any other questions, you can put them in the comments. I will see you in the next exciting episode of Taiwan in English. Bye.